You know what really grinds my gears? Guessing. But before you go on judging, let me clarify. I don't like it when people guess about the future of their property. Let me put it this way. If your local weatherman reports, "Great news everyone, the rain just stopped 5 minutes ago, so I think there should be no more rain this afternoon," you call him out on his bluff, right? The same goes with real estate. While we can't predict the future as buyers and/or sellers, we can use data to predict our next move with only a minimum margin of error. So let me show you some facts to make you aware of what is happening right now. So the big question is this: how busy professionals and homeowners like us make six-figure profits from the property we own safely by doing it with research, data, and numbers. How do we buy in a way without complications and half guessing, regardless of the market conditions, and still remain profitable? That is the question. Here, I will share with you exactly what we do and how we do it. My name is Edmund, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider. Hey everyone, this is Edmund Tan, your Singapore Real Estate Insider, and today I will share with you 4 facts about the housing market, which ultimately involves the 3 R's: recovery, recession, real estate. So let's start with recovery. We're all on the same boat if you're asking, when will the global economy recover post-COVID-19? I don't know, man. I'm just as lost as you are. And frankly, even our economists could not put a final word on the economic recovery timeline, because there's nothing perfectly close to what transpired should we consult history. There's no one way of telling how it should happen. However, JP Morgan and his friends, Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley, are hopeful that GDP is bound to bounce back in the third quarter. Experts say that it might come in a V type of economic recovery. By definition, V-shaped recovery means that there will be a stark improvement in the economy after a sharp decline. Hence, the resemblance to the letter V. It is good to know that previous pandemics such as the Black Plague and cholera took on the same form of recovery. It is said that since the times have changed so much compared to the historical pandemics, businesses and economics will be able to survive and regain momentum a quarter after the pandemic is done. Financial leaders in the US are hopeful that the economy will be bouncing back soon. Fingers crossed. Like what you're watching so far? How about giving us some likes and love so we can continue this journey of empowering more others like you with families like yours to learn about property and bridge the knowledge gap. Now, let's move on to our second R, recession, or more specifically, COVID-19 and recession. As you know, periods of recessions are impermanent to economic declines because of lesser trade and industrial activities. The number of businesses and industrial closures due to lockdowns can attest to that. But let me assure you that recessions do not mean a housing crisis is in the works too. Home prices saw a steady increase even when the pandemic started, as we can see in this chart. But people still ask, hey, how? Would it be like 2008 over again or not? Huh? How? Would it be? Would it be? And who can blame them, right? The infamous Great Recessions in 2008, aka housing crash, has traumatized people worldwide. And it's only fair to validate concerns around this area. Did the recession cause the housing crisis or the other way around? Comment below what are some of your thoughts. But right now, there are 4 facts about the housing market. The factors that drove us to the housing bubble collapsed the financial market. It's a scary thing to recall that the fire sales were rampant during the crash in 2008, ultimately dragging home values down by 25%. The culprit? Disadvantageous mortgages, swelling home prices and value, max out equities, and oversupply. But I always make it a point to remember that history prepares us for a better way forward. 2023 is not 2008. If there are 2 strengths I can pinpoint about Singapore, is our ability to learn from our mistakes and our resilience. Our country is known for a good governance and strategy that has kept us afloat, if not thrive, despite the crisis. We have many policies and cooling measures right now to safeguard the property market and its owners. And right now, they are serving their purpose. This should provide all of us with some assurance that history won't just repeat itself. Home values will not plunge with recession. Similar to what I discussed previously, a recession does not mean there's a housing crash. Take it from leading property analysis Zelman and Associates, who announced that according to their careful analysis, home prices would expect a slower but consistent appreciation this year at 3%. This latter part is still strong news and shows how strong and reliable the property market is. High interest rates and low employment due to COVID are temporary and will not affect the property market. Building on point number 3, economists trust that it won't last long. Companies and even government worldwide have taken this wave into account and have made adjustments to accommodate the concerns of people affected by them. Data from the last 3 decades do not show a direct correlation to the housing property market either. With interest rates slowing down as we speak, what will happen? And this, my friends, brings us to our last R of discussion: real estate, and where we tackle the elephant in the room. Is it a good idea to purchase property right now? This pandemic definitely disrupted businesses and economics worldwide. Some have bounced back, and some countries remain in dire need of help. There is no uniformity in each market, so in the world of investing, one needs a thorough understanding of the work and a bird's eye view of the market. Which brings us back to my main point earlier, what we should always refer to: data. Data and research is our key weapon. It is our main guide in making the right moves to gain traction in this industry. And this is where my friends Singapore Real Estate Insider can help you. Reach out to us to start strategizing for your property investment needs today. Invest wisely and stay tuned.